Hi trader, let's talk about order block. How do you find your order blocks? I know a lot of retail videos or a lot of traders have talked about order blocks or the last bearish or the last bullish order block before the displacement or stuff like that. But I guarantee you, yes, some works, some don't work, and it look like that. But I have kind of formulas that okay, these things works at least most times. Okay, we look at this is my definition of order blocks. At this particular level where market does all this, there must be an higher time frame. There must be an higher time frame level here, an higher time frame point of interest, or something I called an higher time frame PDRs, like a fair value gap, a fair value area, or an higher time frame order blocks. So which means there must be an higher time frame PDRs, right? So at this particular market took out the liquidity here. Then before market break the structures, market retrace back to take a favor to enter a fair value gap, then break the structure. This point, what happens here is actually the key. Is the key point. Is the most important thing that will validate this order block. If this don't happen, if market don't come back inside the fair value gap, then there is nothing like order block there. So market come back to the fair value gap to mitigate the fair value gap. So the imbalance, right? Market break the structure, the market come back to that box. That is what I call a fair value order blocks. Okay, let's look at this particular level here. Market break the structure on 4 hours chart, and we have a fair value gap. So at this particular level where we have a fair value gap, I will go down to lower time frame 15 minutes to look for entry pattern. So on 15 minutes, market enter into the fair value gap here, and when market enter into the fair value gap, you can see what market did here, right? Okay, coming. You can see what market did here. Market break the structures here, break the structure here, and trade, right? You can see here we have another fair value gap on 15 minutes, so which means we have another zone here, no fair order block. But at this particular level here, market take out the liquidity here, market trade into a fair value gap here, and you can see that before market break this all-time structure here, market enter into a fair value gap. You can see the fair value gap here. So the fair value gap is what validates this last block here to be an order block. So we expect markets to come back to this and be a seller to at least this low. You can see that, and that is what market eventually did. So that is what we called an order block, right? Thank you.